What if I told you a gummy the size of a jelly sweet could burn fat, speed up your metabolism, reduce your appetite, balance your blood sugar, and help you lose weight, and completely change your health? This is exactly what millions of people are being told every single day. Apple cider vinegar gummies have become one of the biggest health crazes on the internet. Influencers swear by them, companies can't make them fast enough, and social media would have you believe that they're the secret to finally losing weight. But are they? Or are we looking at another product making promises the science simply cannot support? Today, we're asking the question, fact or fake? I'm Lisa, and this is Say It Anyway. Welcome to another episode of Fact or Fake. Before we begin, I want to make something really clear. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, and I'm not currently pretending to be either. I'm somebody who's spent years struggling with my weight. Someone who's bought these products and still uses them, I might add. Somebody who wants them to work. So every episode in this series, I'm going to do the research. I'll look at the claims, I'll compare them to the best available scientific evidence that there is out there, and together we'll separate the marketing from the medicine, because this isn't about attacking companies, and it certainly isn't about attacking people who buy these products. I do. It's about asking, are these claims actually true? Now, before we begin, I've got a confession. I've bought these, not because I thought they were magic, because I hope they might help. I'd struggled with my weight for, I'd say, most of my adult life, but to be fair, from being probably 16. I have polycystic ovary syndrome, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. I've tried slimming clubs, meal replacement shakes, supplements, calorie counting, walking, exercising, and pretty much anything else you could possibly imagine. And when you're struggling, you start to believe that there must be one thing that I haven't tried, and that's exactly what these companies are relying on: your hope. Now let's look at the adverts. Most claim some contribution of boosting your metabolism, burning stubborn fat, reducing cravings, balancing blood sugar, detoxing your body, supporting healthy weight loss. Some even say dramatic before and after photos. Others say they've discovered an ancient secret. Some claim they're missing pieces that stop you from losing weight. It all sounds incredible, but extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. So let's look at the evidence. Apple cider vinegar is made by fermented apples. During this process, natural sugars are converted into alcohol. Woo! Then bacteria converts the alcohol into acidic. Try this again. Nope. Into acid. Now, this specific acid is believed to be the ingredients responsible for many of the health claims. So, no, apple cider vinegar isn't fake, it's a real product. The question is whether it actually does what it says on the tin, or what the adverts actually say. So this is where things become interesting. Scientists have studied apple cider vinegar. Some small studies suggest it may slightly increase feelings of fullness after meals. Some research suggests it may moderately affect blood sugar after eating in certain people. But there's a huge difference between small possible effects and melts fat, because the evidence doesn't support that. There is currently no strong evidence that apple cider vinegar gummies cause significant weight loss on their own. Most studies involve liquid vinegar, not gummies, usually alongside changes in diet, sometimes over several months. It's a long way from taking one gummy every morning and getting the result you wanted. Now, this surprised me. Most gummies don't actually contain the same amount of vinegar used in many research studies. Instead, they contain apple cider vinegar powder, along with sweeteners, flavourings, colourings, and ingredients needed to make them into a gummy. So when somebody asks, the studies prove these gummies work, that's not quite true, because the studies weren't carrying out using these specific gummies. Now here's the bit that frustrates me. Not because these products exist, because of how they are marketed. They are advertised to people who are desperate. People like me. People with hormonal conditions. People with polycystic ovary syndrome. People who have spent years trying to lose weight. People who feel like they have failed. And then somebody appears on your phone promising, this changes everything. I know that feeling. I've believed it. I've bought it. Which is why I'm making this series. Not to embarrass anybody, but to encourage us all all of us, to use the brain that we've got and ask as many questions before spending your money. So let's score it. Fact, apple cider vinegar is a genuine product. Some researchers suggest it may have moderate effects on appetite and blood sugar in some people. It's not completely made up. Fabulous. What is fake? There is no strong evidence that apple cider vinegar gummies melt fat. No strong evidence they dramatically boost metabolism. No strong evidence they produce the kind of transformation shown in the advertisements. The science simply does not support these claims. If you're buying these because you enjoy taking them, that's completely your choice. If you're buying them because somebody promised they'd transform your body, I think you deserve to know the evidence actually says, because your health matters, your money matters, and hope should not be sold through exaggerated promises. This is only the beginning. Every week we'll investigate another product, another viral trend, another miracle cure. We'll do the research, we'll compare the claims against evidence, and together we'll ask one simple question. Fact or fake? The story may end here, but the questions never do. We'll let you decide. I'm Lisa, and this is Say It Anyway. Have a great day.